Stocks are opening lower following another interest rate hike by the Federal Reserve. This one, 0.5 percentage point. That's 0.25% lower than the last several we've seen. A sign the Fed's finally letting its foot off the gas a little bit, but the Dow down about 330 points. NewsNation business contributor Lydia Moynihan joining us. Lydia, we're seeing signs this week. Inflation is about to cool off, or at least it's starting to cool off. What did we hear from the Fed about that after wrapping its meeting on Wednesday?
Exactly. Well, you said the Dow finished down. All major indices were down following the news. And that's because we were expecting that 50 basis point hike to come. But the real question was, what was Jerome Powell, the Federal Reserve Chair, going to say about his intentions down the road? And he signaled that the ongoing rate hikes will continue. He expects that inflation is going to stay, by historic standards, high a little bit longer, and he wants to make sure he's addressing that. He said the inflation data received in October, November is a welcome reduction in the monthly pace of price increases, but it's going to take substantially more for them to see and have confidence that inflation is not a sustained downward movement. So that's why markets were not thrilled about what the Fed was saying. They also signaled that they could be looking eventually at interest rates sustained at around closer to 5, maybe even 5.1, 5.2%. Initially, we'd hoped maybe it would stop well below 5%. So painting a picture that's maybe a little bit less optimistic than we'd hoped to see.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.